To America's lesson. So heading into this folder, you're going to find two things. You're going to find the discussion post, and then you're going to see a marking the text activity. So the first one's going to be Monday, the second one's going to be Tuesday. So the first one is a video. So you can click on this video. You're going to watch the video. It is about 5 minutes long or so. And as you watch, you're going to be answering 4 questions. The video is going to define what systemic racism is and how it's different than individual racism. So I think for the most part, we all know what racism is, but we're defining different types of racism. So systemic racism versus individual racism. Then you're going to give an example of systemic racism. They give plenty of examples in the video, so pay attention. And then what is implicit bias? So another word that you're going to define. And then what are 2 ways that you can start to change racism in our society? So you're going to post those responses to the discussion post and learn a little bit about that. The next part is going to be the To America's marking the text. And so what you're going to do here is you're going to open up this article. It is going to bring you to an Upfront magazine article from just a couple years ago titled To Americas. And the point of this article is about the country, right? And so how the kind of world that you grow up in is oftentimes in this country too often determined by your race. And so it takes a look at inequality in 5 key areas of American life. So you're going to read through it. The instructions are here. You're going to highlight the main ideas of each section, and then you're going to underline supporting details. So just to give kind of an example, here's the introduction. But the first section is about criminal justice. And so you are going to highlight anything that is kind of giving the main idea of this portion, but anything that is like a statistic or for example, it says Black drivers are 31% more likely to be pulled over than white drivers for minor infractions such as speeding. That would actually be a detail. So there's inequities in policing. That would be a part of the main idea. And you're going to find the main idea throughout different parts of it. But anytime you see a statistic to kind of back up the main idea, you are going to underline that versus you're going to highlight the main idea. And then at the end of the article, so it's a few pages long, and it goes through the 5 different categories. You are then going to get to a 3-2-1, which you should be familiar with in this class. 3 facts from the article, 2 reactions that you had, and then 1 question that you still had. Make sure that you're writing original answers, and make sure that your facts from the article and your reactions and your question are all written in your own words. Make sure you ask a question that you are really thinking about, that's kind of swirling around in your head still, not one that is either just easily answered by the article, or definitely don't say like, I don't have a question. So think about how you can kind of ask a deeper question. So that's the To America's lesson. Reach out to me if you have any questions.